Okay, 1.6, solve linear inequalities. So an inequality is less than, greater than, less than, equal to, or greater than equal to. Those are inequalities.
Yeah.
Okay, so first we're going to graph.
I hate graphing.
X is less than 2. So all I care for graphing is you have a number line and you have 0 on here. And then we need what number?
0.
2. So I have 2. Okay, so when I have these and I'm graphing, so I have less than, greater than, less than, equal to. When I'm graphing these, I use open circles, or I can use parentheses. Actually, it would be this parenthesis when I graph, and I will show you both methods. If I'm doing these two, I use a closed circle or a bracket. Okay? These are for graphing. So, am I going to use an open circle or a closed circle?
Close.
Which sign do I have? Right here. It is a open circle.
I said open.
So
No,
circle.
you said closed.
Whatever.
So I used a closed circle, and would numbers x it's closed to the x, so that means x is smaller than 2, right? So is that to the left or to the right? It is to the left. So I just do this. Now their other option is to use the parenthesis, and you point it the way your line goes. So you do this, and then you do what?
Same thing.
There you go. Okay. Most people choose to use the dot, but I will tell you some things use the parentheses in the bracket. So x is greater than equal to -1. So what are the only two numbers I have to have on my number line? 0 and -1. Open or close circle. Close. And to the left or to the right?
Right.
To the right, because x is bigger. If I was doing a bracket, it would be a bracket pointing to the right. Now, some people like to graph above their number line too. I just don't. You guys remember doing this?
Yeah.
Nope.
That's definitely not.
Couldn't tell you.
Okay. So now I have -1 is less than x, which is less than 2. So there's 3 numbers I have to have now. What are they? Say 0. So I have to have -1, 0, and 2. So the statement says my x is bigger than 1. Yes?
Yeah.
So that would be to the right. But it also says my x is what? Less than 2. So that would be to the left. So if it is bigger than -1, but less than -2, what is the only part that it covers then? Between what? -1 and 2. See how that works? Because it's bigger than -1 and it's less than 2. So then we deal with the part that is overlapping. So if we were using parentheses, we would just have parentheses pointing into each other and in between it. Like that.
Yes, Captain.
Okay, this is an and. Because it's an and, it's nice written from left to right. So what about x is less than equal to -2 or x is greater than 1? So on the and, both conditions had to be met, right? But on the or, do they both have to be met? Nope. So let's graph them. So again, we still need -2 and 0 and 1.
What is that? The,
It's greater than 1.
what, no, what's past the or? The sum of words in the way.
Oh, greater than 1. Sorry.
Oh. Or, it looked like a 4.
It's or x is greater than 1. Okay, so x is less than equal to -2. So is that to the right or to the left of -2? The left. Is it an open or closed circle? Closed. So closed circle at -2 and to the right. I mean the left. Okay, or, so it can be either of them. It doesn't have to be both. X is greater than 1.
No.
Open or closed at 1?
Open.
Open at 1 and to the
Right.
right. If I was doing it with brackets and parentheses, it would look like this. This is probably the last time I'm going to do both. Do we need to do more of these?
No. Pretty easy.
Okay, okay, there is one important note. We are going to solve inequalities now, but there's one important thing. You solve inequalities just like you do equations, except when you multiply or divide by a negative, you must reverse the sign. Well, the inequality, actually. We'll use the right words. The inequality. What does that mean? So when I multiply or divide by a negative, I must reverse the inequality. What does it mean to reverse it? If it's less than, it's now what? Greater than. If it's greater than, it's now less than. Okay, so I have 5x plus 2 is greater than greater than 7x minus 4. We do everything the same as if that was an equal sign. So what's the first thing I do? Or you would do? Lyndon?
Say it again.
How would you solve this problem?
Well, you do the x's. You do -5.
So you're going to minus 5. Would you plus 4?
No. Oh, yeah. Well,
Yeah.
I'm just saying.
Yeah.
Just out.
So you get 6 is greater than 2x.
Yep.
Okay, then what?
The other one.
Henry?
Add the 4.
Divide. divide by 2.
Oh.
So 3 is greater than
Divide by
x.
6.
If that was a negative 2, I would have to switch my sign, but do I have to switch my sign? Nope. And then I have to graph my solution. So 0, 1, 2, 3. Open or closed at 3. Open and to the left or to the right.
Left.
It's closed to the x, so that's less than, so it's to the left. We're always talking about the x, and I purposely wrote it backwards for you. I didn't have the x on the left-hand side. Does it matter? No. Don't be following the... Everybody's like, shade it the way it points. No, look at the statement. X is less, then that's to the left.
Whatever.
Okay, here's one on your own.
Done.
Oh, actually, we're going to do this one together.
Darn.
1 minus 3x is greater than equal to negative 14.
Oh, this will be fun.
Gerhard, what do you want to do first?
Why me?
You're the first one that spoke.
Can't see the rest of the bottom.
Oh, sorry.
Minus the 1 over.
Hmm?
Minus the 1 over.
Minus the 1 over.
Yep.
So negative 3x is greater than equal to negative 15.
Yep.
Okay?
Now you divide.
By what?
3.
Just 3?
Yeah.
What about the negative?
Or negative 3, whatever. Same thing.
Okay, now what do I have to do with my sign?
Flip that sign.
Flip the sign. So now x is less than or equal to 5. So I need 0 and 5. You don't have to put all the dashes. Open or closed at 5?
Close.
Left or right?
Right.
X is less than
Left.
left.
Same thing.
No.
Might be his. You get to work now.
Okay, this is a basic inequality, right? Are we all good if I switch?
No.
Okay. All right, 2 more examples for you. And then you can go.
No, we're just one.
Am I good now?
Yeah.
Okay. So this right here is called a compound inequality. Right here. And this is an or statement and an or. And you will have equations like that you need to solve. So negative 4 is less than 6x minus 10, which is less than or equal to 14. Now, if I cover up the 14, do you see an inequality there? If I cover up the negative 4, do you see one there? Yes? We solve it exactly the same way, except instead of just doing it to the right, we do it to both. So look at the middle. What would you move first?
10.
10. So if I add 10 here, I have to add 10 everywhere. Both sides. So I'm pretty sure I get 6 is less than 6x, which is less than equal to 24. Okay, now how would I move the 6?
Divide by 6.
Divide by 6. So if I do it in the middle, I have to do it to the left and to the right. So 6 divided by 6 is 1 is less than x, which is less than equal to 4. So 0, 1, and 4. Bracket or parenthesis at 1?
Bracket.
Parenthesis, because it's not equal to.
I don't know.
bracket or parenthesis at 4?
Bracket.
Bracket.
Very close.
I just threw that in there. And it has to be between both of them because this is this way and this is this way. So where do they overlap?
Right there.
Right in the middle. Okay? Make sense?
Yep.
Okay. Last example I got. I'll put it next to it. Is 3x plus 5 is less than equal to 11, or 5x minus 7 is greater than equal to 23. So now I don't have one equation to solve, I have what? Two. So on the left, what would I do first? Minus 5. So 3x is less than equal to 6. And divide by 3.
You get 2.
So x is less than equal to 2. Zero, and I have 2. So it says x is less than 2. So open or closed? Closed. Left or right? It's closed to the left, the x, so it's less than, so to the left. Okay, now I do this one.
Yeah, the 7.
I forgot my 2. Add the 7, so 5x is greater than equal to 30.
Right, divide.
Divide by 5. So x is greater than equal to 6. So it's really proportional. Left or open or closed?
Oh, close.
Closed. Left or right? Right, because it's greater than. Are we good?
Yes.
Okay. So your assignment then is
9, 10, 11.
9, 10, 11 through 27 odd, and 69 through 71.
Yeah.
69 through 71 are like the review of what what we've all been doing.
Whatever.